And don't worry, this isn't gonna be like boring fashion history. These are going to be things that will make you look at the things you buy and wear differently. Hey everyone, happy whatever day it is. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I am going to share the 5 shocking, surprising, fascinating, and cool things that you didn't know about the fashion industry. These are things that I have just learned in the past 2 years of owning my own brand, and I have been in the fashion industry for the past 19 years. Like, I've been in fashion long enough to be retired in some professions. So I'm going to share this juicy information with you guys. So I suggest grabbing your handbag or one of the handbags you have in your house right now and looking at the seam. If it's not a raw edge, there is a little thin layer of edge paint, which is paint with oil and whatnot, and it binds the seam. I think that most would think, as I did as a consumer until I learned, that this edge paint is done by a machine, right? Yes, there is a machine that kind of swirls the paint, but there is someone there edge painting everything by hand. Isn't that unbelievable? Doesn't that make you look at your products differently, that they have been in someone's hand carefully doing their job for your new favorite purchase? Moral of the story, contrary to popular belief and thought, more things are assembled by hand than you would ever imagine. I think that should make us appreciate them a little more, right? First little nugget of fashion information isn't to throw shade at people who have done this. I just want to make you guys aware because I have been advised to do this as well. You know that golden word, sold out, right? It makes you think, oh, I missed that opportunity, or oh, now I want it even more, right? It also translates into the word success. And because when something's sold out, that means people have bought it and love it. But the truth is, selling out is a lot of times a marketing strategy instilled by the brands or companies. I know this because I was advised to mark things as sold out when we first launched, which I will go on record, we have never done that. Everything that has ever sold out on my website, lindsayalbanese.com, has in fact sold out. Now, although it's not for me, I do understand the psychology behind teasing something like will sell out soon or sold out when it's in fact not, because it really churns up that urgency. I've heard firsthand from agents and managers who have big celebrity clients, those who you know. Like, I have a story of a celebrity that literally bought all of their books when they launched so they could make it on the New York Times bestseller list. I mean, that to me is cheating, to be quite honest, and it's just very inauthentic to who I am and how I do business. But I'm telling you guys, do not believe all the sellouts you see. So this next thing I learned literally a year ago when I visited my factory, and honestly, my mind was blown. So you know the hardware that's on all your handbags, your shoes, your belts, like pretty much anything you have that has any type of hardware on it. Do you know before it is all nice and shiny or matte or finished looking, it looks like a version of this? I don't know, I guess I just thought all hardware was like born beautiful. I don't know. It needs to go through electroplating to get its finish. And electroplating is just a series of liquids that the hardware is dipped in, and then it eventually turns out in whatever finish you chose, and ours is like a matte brushed gold. Oh, and unless it's being plated, this process isn't typically used for precious or pure metals. Facts, I'm telling you guys, fashion facts. You have to let me know, do you guys like this, or am I just a geeky fashion nerd? I don't know. And this is something that I learned just when I got in business 2 years ago. Did you know that companies and people make a living by buying these little guns that detect chemicals in products, and they go buy products from all the biggest designers, and they take that chemical gun and point it at the handbag, the wallet, the belt, and if it shows even the teeniest bit of chemicals, they will go into a lawsuit with that company. That is their business model, to sue people. I mean, that as a brand freaked me out. So what we do as a company is every single product we sell to you goes through a series of tests. And we even hire our product integrity expert. His name is Cheeto, by the way. I mean, how can you not love a guy named Cheeto who can like not get you sued, right? Yeah, each product and every single part of our product goes through a series of tests, like hundreds of tests, from color fastness to like tons of chemicals, and we make sure that we are 100% compliant. So we are in good standing with our customers and the world, and just doing our due diligence because we want to stay in business forever. We don't want to be sued. All right, now I want to talk about sizing. The reality is there is no brand in this world that produces all of their products in one factory. It's called diversifying production. I as well manufacture at about 3 different factories. And because of that, you get slight variances. Think of it as a game of telephone. You know how it slightly changes as you tell people? You don't want it to change drastically. But that is a way for you to understand why this happens. So that, my friends, is your lesson for today. I hope you weren't bored to tears. I hope you were enlightened. I hope this made you look at the things you buy and wear a little differently and ultimately just appreciate them a little more. You'll have to let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed, please do so right now, and I will see you guys next week. Mwah!